I'm Carrie Wells. We're here today with Chloe Taylor Brown, and we're going to be talking about living your life by design. So Chloe, tell us what exactly is living your life by design. Tell the viewers.
Well, living life by design, we all have a life flow, Carrie, and your life flow could be different from my life flow, but oftentimes we just kind of go with what the masses were going to. But if we were to stop and think about what is it about us that makes us this unique individual? What's our authenticity? What's your personality? Your raw, untapped potentiality? When you want to create your life by your own design, you want to take all of this into consideration.
When I first met Chloe, I saw a billboard advertising her course, and at the time, I had two small children who were 2.5 and 3.5 a year apart, and I was a busy working mom, very stressed out, and my life was just running on this conveyor belt, and I was trying to catch up with it. So I did Chloe's course, and it truly is fascinating what comes from it and what you can learn about yourself and about living your life by design, about doing things with intention, being present and doing things intentionally instead of just running on the treadmill and trying to keep up.
And you know what? This board helps you to be more intentional. So once you have determined your ideal, we've got to determine our ideal so that we can have a focal point.
Yeah.
That is the who, the what. So once we've determined our ideal, we want everything that we're doing to add up to that big picture that we've created for ourselves. And so oftentimes on that treadmill, you were over here doing a little bit of this, you were over here doing a little bit of this, and she was over here, and nothing was really adding up.
I'm personally a very organized person, and I thought I was good at time management and managing my life, how I want to live it. But when I did that course and I looked at the graph and the chart, it's fascinating what you can learn about yourself and where your energy is going.
Right. Well, one of the things that Carrie it was so funny because she wanted all of these things. And I said to Carrie, well, what are you willing to give up to have the life that you want? Because see, a lot of things are unnecessary. And if you are on this treadmill and you're releasing all of this energy, what are you doing to regenerate your energy? But when you've determined your ideal, it all goes up and it helps you to get really excited about it because you're working toward a vision. And this vision board, we call it a vision board or dream board. I like calling it a vision board because even though this is not about religion, but scripture says people without a vision will perish. Or a nation, a country, a family, everyone, family, nations need to have a vision they're working toward. And this board helps you to put everything into that to draw it out. And what it's doing is impressing upon your subconscious mind what it is that you've already created for yourself. And so even when you're sleeping, I'm thinking about hanging out with Oprah and my girls. I'm working with the United Nations on behalf of young women and girls with Angelina Jolie, or I'm over here hanging out with the mayor of Atlanta, Shirley Franklin, making things happen. And so since I have the determined idea, if I get a call from someone that says, okay, I want you to come over and volunteer your time for men, and that doesn't add up to my big idea, although I love men.
Yeah, it keeps you focused on what is important to you, and that's what's fascinating. It's for everybody. I mean, CEOs of big companies, working moms, people that are unemployed. It really does, across the board, address the needs of everybody. And it's a very personal thing, like what you have put on your board. And I love some of these things. These women are all powerful women like you. They're women that are changing the world like you. What would be your advice to somebody that is wanting to start a vision board?
If you really want to be strategic about it, you can order my book, Determine Your Ideal, Creating a Life of Fulfillment and Prosperity. And there's also a companion CD, Determine Your Ideal.
I haven't done my board yet. I'm looking forward to taking some time out to do that. But I did do Chloe's course. And even though I was so busy, full-time working mom, dealing with my children at 2 different schools, dealing with, young kids, I found that I took time out of my week to do the course and to do the exercises that she had suggested I do. And what I found is I got rid of the things that were stealing my time. I got rid of the things that were draining from my life, draining my energy and resources. and I was able to focus on the things that were more important to me. And for me personally, I wanted to spend more quality time with my husband, spend quality time with my kids, so that it wasn't just me frazzled when I came home to the kids. It was really being present with each of my children. And that to me,
I like that word, present.
Yeah, it did. It made me more present in every aspect of my life, so that I really was enjoying each moment. Well, that's all we have time for today. I want to thank you for your time, viewers. Until next time, I'm Carrie Wells.